This is Brother Teacher. This might not come off right to some. I guess we can consider me just ranting about a issue, if you want to call it that, or just a subject in general. But it's about men who are always complaining about money, who don't want to spend money when it concerns their family. They're cheap. Cheapskates, some used to call them. When a man has a woman, a wife, companion, significant other, and he takes her out to dinner or claims that that's what he's doing, and he always has a problem with what she orders because of the cost of it, something's wrong. I mean, if you're going to take someone out, you should know all of the possibilities. Every woman doesn't want to go to McDonald's or Taco Bell or White Castles. Sometimes she wants to be treated a little upscale, a little bit greater. The most important thing in this picture is that she knows that you care about her and that you are willing to go the so-called extra mile and spend a little bit more. Now, at the end of the day, it's really not about money. It's about your sincerity. It's about your concern and compassion towards her as being your significant other. But when you come out and you're wearing a price tag on your sleeve already as to how far you will go, you don't need to be going anywhere. Maybe you should even reconsider the relationship that you're in, guys, because that woman is worth gold. That's the way I perceive it. My wife is worth gold to me. And you should not perceive, but you should see your wife or significant other the same. Now, I'm not saying that you all have money like that, or that you are high on the hog as far as the amount of money that you can spend. I'm not saying that everybody has a high income. I'm saying some people might even have meager means. But even with that, you can be classier with what you have. You can not so much make it apparent to that companion that you don't have it. You say, listen, tell her in the beginning, before you even get together, this is what my income is, sweetheart. Are you okay with that? I can't do any better than what I have right now. She'll understand that and appreciate it. But when you're acting like you're a big baller from the beginning and you really are not, my mother always used to call it back in the day, people have beer money, but they have champagne taste. They both cannot coexist. Either you have champagne money or you have beer money. Now, if you have beer money, you can only buy beer. And if you have champagne money, then we know the rest. You can afford champagne. But don't try to be something that you're not. And stop trying to impress people, making them think that you are greater than what you are on every level or aspect in your life. So, getting back to my original premise, when you have a wife, a companion, your boo, and you say you want to take her out, or she even asks you to take her out, don't worry so much about the money. Make a way to do it. Have a means, have a plan B and a C, D, E, F, G if you have to. Because plan A may not always work. When you're coming out in the beginning saying that, oh, I only have $12, I only have $20, and I want to take my girl out. If you knew or anticipated or thought in the future that I might one day take this woman out, it could be next week or tomorrow or 2 days from now, or whatever the case is, you should have put some money aside specifically for that. Stop worrying about going to get you a pint. Stop worrying about going to buy you the newest pair of shoes or that hookup, if you will. Go and expend some money on your companion. It's only money. She's going to love you for it, especially if your intent is in the right place. If your heart is in the right place, she's going to appreciate it. But when you're trying to fool her and try to make her think that you have all of this money in the beginning and you really don't, how long do you actually think it's going to take before she realizes that you're just full of talk? So, once again, to all of my brothers that have meager means, if you let your wife or your companion know early on, she'll have more respect for you in the long run than if you tried to be something that you were not in the beginning. And then down the road, she finds out that you never were who you said that you really were as it relates to finances. Real simple. But anyway, I said I was going to rant, and that's exactly what I just did. Had no really rhyme or reason for how I put this together, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from. So, are you that guy that's cheap and can't take your girl out and spend $40 on the both of you all eating, or $50 even? I'm not saying that you have to do it every day and every week or every month, but every once in a while, spend some time with your significant other and let her know that you appreciate her in other ways and not just in the bed. This is Brother Teacher. What do you think?